any grimace you see is probably real. I'm like,
I love Nickelodeon. I like, you know, Doug, Rocco's Modern Life.
It's a Disney movie, and it's similar to Snow White, but it is not Snow White.
Okay.
Okay. So obvious.
I wondered if you use that tactic in real life with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. And he just like...
you're like, wow, I am a sports car. Let's break it in.
The impression that he does of his baby is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
She's incredibly active and
I'm pissed off that you can't see the rats because those rats were put through hell that day. And it was horrible to like land on them in water and then they're like come up for air like they're every single take they thought they were gonna die. I mean, you can't tell a rat that it's like just a movie. So yeah, I can't believe you can't see them. There's no reason why that should have been happening, and I knew it that day too. I was like, let's be a little nicer to the rats, huh? I think Snow White kind of took over and was like, no. And going like, and then one day she said, like, you know, I was kind of making fun of her or whatever. I was like, Jesus. And she's like, at least I don't literally before every take go like.
Kristen has, she has a kind of rebellious quality to her, you know? She has a spirit. She's very spirited, kind of a bit wild.
Really not.
And she has the weight of the world on her shoulders. And I think that's really what Snow White has. You know?
We're supposed to have mind-boggling, otherworldly sex in Breaking Dawn 1, and so and like we really. This is weird.
Bird. Hood.
I bet you anything I annoyed him to no end, though, because like I was constantly like, what about this? What about this? Maybe we should change this.
I was looking at everyone going, so what happens when I can't walk in the shoes? And they're like,
Digging the kicks.
thank you.
Man, those are cool. What are those?
I know this because I really love them. Barbara Bowie.
Barbara Bowie. I thought you were going to say, like, you know, a Converse that you can't get, you know, or something like that.
I know. Usually that would be the case. I stepped it up today. It's the last one.
Yeah, I mean,
Fancy
say,
sneaks.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yep.
All right, well, next time we'll see you.
Crazy.
We'll see you.
Little Red Riding? No.
William. Like, I can't, for whatever reason, you know, I had no problem with anything. And then every single time I said his name, the director would come up and say, like, nope. And I wanted to kill him. I wanted to clock him. If anything else happened, I swear to God.
you're coming off the back of, you know, this wonderful role as Bella. I mean, it's such
That was so sweet the way you said that.
I love it.
You can do more than clean up the house, girl. Come on. Grab a sword. Yeah.
I could totally rip your head off.
Yeah, I think my money's on Bella.
And what, Charlize is going to see this and she's going to be like, yeah, you just don't want me.
What would force you to punch that lovely Chris Hemsworth? How did that happen?
He's too pretty.
He's too pretty.
Katy Perry's armor was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, fine.
Like method actors right now that are sitting here going like,
Yep,
these
wrong.
hacks. Which is
Steph, how am I gonna sound like wind chimes, you jerk? Like, that's impossible.
Wow, thank you.
Really turn into a superhero. Thank you very much, Ellen. You know, I love this. And then they go, me too. I would never have been able to play Snow White being like, listen, man, you really must follow me.
The great thing about the 4 doll is as it mounts Bella.
Chris, you need to
if you
stop with the
squeeze
dolls
Thor's
now.
legs,
Imagine if I was like,
Oh, hello. How are
Chris,
you?
how are you today? Like, that would be so ridiculous.
Nothing about this series is raunchy, and I know that, and but
You missed the point, Kristen.
People that you liked working with.
And I'm just trying to be different, just trying to be
like it,
cool. It's so funny, everyone thinks like I'm this you know, sword fighting maniac, whatever. She literally is just like, don't die! You rob from the rich, you give to the poor, you...
Robin! Yeah, I was there with the hood by it. I was teaching Robin Hood.
You were a kid when I met you. And then after literally New Moon, you weren't a kid anymore. So the first time I met you was very strange. I was like, really?
I want to tell him, hey, you're getting a little too close. I'm not going to be able to slip my fist in between your face and my face. And so I just thought, pop him one and he'll really react. I'm kind of scared of, well, I can't say that.
Have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
I'm reading it, man.
Huh? Are you?
Whoa.
Are you really?
Shut the fuck up. But in the second one.
Where's Mackenzie's swear jar?
Yeah. It's fine. I'll just open a hospital.
Talking about sex and swearing.
Now, obviously, Chris is a massive heartthrob in Australia. Lots of female fans.
Her energy is so right here all the time.
Oh, she's always like...
You are number 15 on the Maxim 100 hot list, and I have already said this morning...
Not get his white paint on me, and I'm trying to not get my brown paint on him. So it's all like just dripping off of us. We're both really white. Like, let's no more makeup. Come on.
Rupert, the director, kind of just put a sword in my hand and said, don't die.
Mum's Australian, is that right?
Yeah.
My mom has lived in the US for ages and ages. When another Aussie comes around, her accent comes out, and I'm like...
But in the second one, we just wanted it to be it's animals. You're not humans anymore. It's like, how do you do that? We tried, and they told us that it was rated R, and we were like, so, yeah, I'm gonna stop.
I love you who you are. I am